PG&E now cutting back on its tree trimming efforts all across Northern California.
Yeah, the utility insists that it won't increase the risk of wildfires, but our Jose Martinez spoke to some Bay Area residents who are not convinced.
I'm here in the Coffee Park community in Santa Rosa. Everything you see here is new. This is one of the neighborhoods affected by wildfires back in 2017. So there's a growing concern over the fact that PG&E plans to cut the tree trimming program. It's a nightmare shared by many residents in wine country like Richard Lane.
You could look in that direction and see the freeway. There was nothing. And the first time you drove through the neighborhood after the fire, you had none of your familiar landmarks. You couldn't find your lot because the streets were all gone, the trees were all gone. It was just flat and there was nothing. It was very disorienting.
He's one of many victims of a wildfire that destroyed his community, Coffee Park in Santa Rosa, back in 2017, just 2 years after he bought this house. So the idea that PG&E is planning to scale back plans to its tree trimming program is concerning.
Well, PG&E will always do what PG&E does, and it's all about the bottom line for them. It's all about keeping their shareholders happy, keeping the hedge funds happy, and it's never been about the fire victims.
The danger comes as trees make contact with live power lines and spark wildfires, like the 2018 Camp Fire, and that raged through Butte County, killing 84 people. After that fire, PG&E created an enhanced vegetation management program in addition to its regular tree trimming work. It's the program that is being reduced. Mark Toney, executive director of TURN, the utility reform network, scaling back on the tree trimming is not the right way to go.
Today, PG&E announced that they are going to stop their tree trimming program because they want to replace it with their plan to bury 10,000 miles of power lines underground. The problem with that is that it is the slowest and most expensive way to prevent wildfires.
PG&E says it is more cost-effective to use new technology that automatically shuts off power to lines that come in contact with vegetation. The utility points to a 68% reduction in ignitions in such specially equipped circuits. But Mark's suggestion is
a faster, safer, and cheaper way to prevent wildfires is to insulate the overhead power lines. That can be done in a quarter of the time at the quarter of the cost.
Meanwhile, Richard says he will continue working on his garden as a way of celebrating life in a place he will always call home.
But am I worried about other wildfires taking out the rest of the state? Because we are the breadbasket of the United States. We grow more food here than any other place in the nation. Yes, that's a real concern.
And Richard tells me he's going to continue this battle with other neighbors to keep this area safe.
And it was just 4.5 years ago that PG&E filed for bankruptcy. The company had racked up tens of billions of dollars in debt and liabilities stemming from major wildfires. Then in 2020, it put $5.4 billion and more than 22% of its stock into a trust for the victims of wildfires. Its equipment was blamed for causing. The most notable of those fires was the 2018 Camp Fire, which virtually destroyed the town of Paradise up in Butte County. PG&E pleaded guilty to 84 counts of involuntary manslaughter, one for every person who died in that fire. The next year, a memorial went up that listed the names of the 84 people lost in the Camp Fire. It was the deadliest wildfire in California history.